Hello, this is day 5 of the paragraph writing strategy. Today we're going to explore how to write topic sentences, the 3 types that we discussed the previous day here. So our first thing is that we're going to talk about how we're going to be modeling. I'm going to be modeling and doing an imitation here. So what does the word model mean? For this situation, it does not mean a person who's showing clothes, and instead means demonstration. I'm going to be showing you something. And what does imitation mean? What does imitating mean? It means that when you do the same thing, someone else does it. So I'm going to want you to make sure that you're modeling and imitating what I'm doing here in your examples. So here are the steps for writing a topic sentence. This is a review from yesterday. Step 1, and this is our PIN strategy, by the way, that we've used before. So step 1, pick a sentence type and a formula. Step 2, explore words to fit the sentence type and formula. Step 3, note the words. And step 4, search and check. So our first example is going to be a general topic sentence. And we are going to be doing an assignment that a teacher gave us, which is to write a paragraph about our favorite sports figure. So our first step is to pick a sentence type and a formula, and since we're doing a general topic sentence, that's done for us, and our formula is going to be L, comma, CL, since that's what our example has picked for us also. So now we need to explore words to fit the sentence formula and type. So we want to write a topic sentence about our favorite sports figure. So I'm going to pick Serena Williams since I really like her. In a general topic sentence, I need to tell what the main idea of the paragraph is. The main idea is going to be Serena Williams. I know that she is a tennis player, and I hope that you know that too. She's won 23 titles, actually Grand Slam titles in tennis, so she's pretty famous. So let's see here. We need to come up with something that's going to be interesting to the reader. So how about some tennis players are good, but Serena Williams is better? I think I can improve on that. Let's see. What if I say there are tennis players and then there's Serena Williams? I like that one. So let's note the words step 3 and write that down. So our sentence is, there are tennis players and then there is Serena Williams. So now we need to search and check. So this means that we need to make sure that we have found an independent clause. So the first part there is there are tennis players. R is our verb and tennis players is our subject, and then we need to check for the clause. The clause is and that's connecting this. We have a comma there. And then we need another independent clause, and that is the Serena Williams is the topic of that, and is our verb. So I think this looks like a great general topic sentence. So this would be a good example for you to use for that. So next one's going to be example 2, which is going to be a cluing topic sentence. This time our teacher gave us an assignment about writing a paragraph about the causes of the Civil War. This is for an essay test about the Civil War in our history class. So our first thing is to pick a sentence and a formula. This time obviously it's going to be a cluing topic sentence since that's the example we're doing. And our formula is going to be IDI. So then we need to explore words to fit the sentence type and formula. So that means that we need to come up with, because it's a cluing topic sentence, we need to come up with some cluing words, and make sure you look at cue card 12, which gives you lots of examples of that. And I'm going to pick a few here. I like the causes one. And number is also one that would work well with this, and so would major and events that are listed on there. So now I need to think about other words for this sentence. How about 3 major events occurred as my first independent clause? That sounds good. I'm going to, all right, so we're going to skip to the note our words step. So now we need to have a dependent clause and a subordinating conjunction. And before would work for our subordinating conjunction. All right, so let's try writing our sentence. So let's see. Here we go. Here's the sentence I found. These events fanned the flames of conflict between the North and South before the Civil War. That sounds pretty exciting. I think it would catch people's attention. So let's search and check that one. So we needed an independent clause. These events fanned the flames of conflict between the North and the South. Events is our noun and fanned is our verb, and then we have a clause that goes on there, so that looks good. Before is our coordinating conjunction, and the Civil War began. Civil War is the subject and began is a verb. So that looks good also. So we have one more example to do here. That is the specific topic sentence. And this time we are going to write a paragraph that would go with something that could happen in your life. So write a paragraph about a coffee pot you bought and need to return. So our first step is to pick a sentence type and a formula. This time we have a specific topic sentence as our sentence type, and our formula is going to be ID. So we need to explore words to fit the sentence type and formula. We know that we are going to be sending this back, so we're going to want to list the reasons that we're sending back the coffee pot. And one of those is that it doesn't keep the coffee, it doesn't warm up. It's all the water is cold when it comes out of it. And another thing is that it's dripping on the counter. So we're going to want to make sure that we write about those things. So let's note some words. Let's see what you think of the sentence I came up with here. Because of the problems I'm having with cold coffee and leaking on the countertop, I am returning this coffee pot for repairs. I think that looks pretty good. Explains why I'm returning it, and that so I can discuss those a little bit more here in detail. So let's search and check this one. So our independent clause is because of the problems I'm having with cold coffee and leaking on the countertop, and states that I am the noun and am having actually is the verb. The rest is the details of what's going on. And then we have a comma, and then we have the dependent clause. I am returning this coffee pot for repairs. So I again, coffee pot obviously is something we're talking about too, and then our verb is I'm returning. So that one looks good also. So these have been three examples of the three different types of topic sentences, and hopefully this will help you with writing your next example that I'm going to let you do on your own. Thank you for listening.